And you can tell it's the playoffs by the atmosphere in this locker room. Guys trying to stay loose, but there's a serious focus, a serious undertone. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. So with Rodman on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Doncic out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Havlicek. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Malone in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for New York, we've got Durant. George is out there with Harden. And it's Gilmore in at the 5 down low. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. George looking around. Shoots over Doncic. George, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Malone. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Malone is relentless inside, so strong with non-stop effort.
Pass to Harden. Here's Gilmore. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Now Westbrook. Shoots from 14. That one goes. Count it.
Well, it looks to me like he can get this shot anytime he wants. I mean, so confident, so poised, always under control.
Doncic against George. Harden left side. 5 on the clock. Here's Gilmore, and he banks in the layup. Gilmore's got his second basket.
Love how aggressive Harden is in the pick and roll. Exceptional at shooting and passing after getting the screen.
Inside, here's Malone. And then Malone with the dunk.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Now, here's George. And here's Harden for 3. And it's Malone with the rebound. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And finished off by Brown.
We've come to expect plays like that from Brown. He won't waste any opportunity to throw it down.
Harden against Westbrook. Down low. Here's Cowens. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Havlicek outside. Pass to Malone. Katie against Havlicek. Here's Gilmore. On the wing, Harden. New York needs to get off a shot. The shot by George, no good. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Here he goes. Havlicek. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Knicks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Harden. The shot's good on the assist by George. And that ties it up.
Well, I tell you what, with Harden, sometimes it seems the more the defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do too much there.
Here's Gilmore. Back to Harden. Launches it. Hits the three-point bomb. Harden's got 5 now.
Capable of doing great damage from outside. For Harden, I think it's simply about shooting with confidence.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Moses Malone.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. Right away, we got to talking about Jaylen Brown, and he said he's going to make trouble for us, but with strong coverage and fast rotations, I think we'll do a good job limiting his production. Some confident words from Coach on how they'll slow down Brown's output tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. For Indiana, they've gotten 6 of 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running.
The athletic Brown with a big-time slam. You got to defend him better than this.
Now here's Harden. He has 7. Outside, George. There's the pick. Fires the 3. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And, you know, the long-range shooting of PG is admirable. I mean, he's a dead-eye launcher from deep. And he's developed that part of his game over the years.
It's good on the putback.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now here's Harden. Westbrook with the block.
The timing that time had to be perfect, and it sure was for Westbrook.
Indiana trailing here. And here is Doncic. Scoreless thus far. Shoots from the right block. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on James Harden.
Well, he is so tough to guard without fouling because he's aggressively attacking you at all times. And one of the great things about Westbrook, he's high motor all day, every day.
Randy's checked in for New York. Maxey comes in for George. In Indiana with a change here, too. Paul Pierce is checked in for Havlicek. And the first one drops.
Hey, you can't diminish Westbrook's triple-doubles, but just as important to me are the intangibles. His passion, his tenacity, his competitive spirit and drive. I mean, that infects the whole team in a positive way.
Now here's Harden. He has 7 to the inside and finished off by Brand.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Pierce with it, covered by Brand. Pierce kicks to Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Westbrook has tremendous elevation for a guard. So athletic, and not only does he get high up in the air, he's strong while he's up there.
Now, here is Harden. There's the screen. There's the triple. Drops in the tray. Harden's got 10.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Malone. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, Moses Malone is a true two-way player. He's an outstanding talent on both ends of the floor, able to score in dominating fashion, and really a ferocious rebounder.
The Pacers making a switch here. White's checked in.
When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
Here's Gilmore. He's got 6. Pacers with the rebound. Inside. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
Pierce not giving the defense any chance to stop him on that drive.
Harden outside. Brand outside. Pass to Gilmore. Now, here is Harden. Over Pierce. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Indiana leading. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Malone kicks to Brown. Shoots from the baseline. No good on that one. Durant with some nice D. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for New York. Here's Maxey. Harden outside. New York, no good that time either.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
New York's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Durant finds Maxey. 1:15 left to play in the first quarter. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. James Harden, number 1. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
And Indiana making a change here. Parrish is checked in for Malone. Rodman comes in for Jaylen Brown. Petrovic is checked in for Doncic. And it's Russell Westbrook in for White.
Boy, when you combine Westbrook's athleticism with the ferocity that he plays with, hard not to foul him inside. Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Now, here's Maxey. They set the pick. Pass to Collins. And he can't jam it through.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy two, the for sure two. No need to make it fancy and special.
Here's Petrovic. Fires from deep. Nailed from three-point land. And the Pacers lead by 4.
And right there is the difficulty in defending Petrovic. He can burn you from deep as well as off the dribble.
And finished off by Brand.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Westbrook kicks to Rodman, and stolen by Flagg. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Flagg's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
A guy with a strong build and handles. Flagg makes his move and creates the space for the shot.
And a deep 3 from Westbrook. It's a tie game in New York. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
So with Harden on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. Flagg is out there with Brand. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Houston at the 2 guard.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Misses the 3.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Flagg. Outside, Maxey. Westbrook with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Pass to Rodman.
Hey, yo, wrestle.
Outside Westbrook. 6 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Houston can't get it to go. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And finished off by Westbrook.
Man, I tell you what, one of the things I love about Westbrook is the ferocity with which he attacks the rack. When he's driving inside, he's trying to punish the defender and the basket.
And the Knicks making a change here. George is checked in, and Indiana with a change here too. Havlicek, he's checked in for Petrovic. Maxey passes to Collins. George in the post. Covered by Havlicek. It's deflected. Outside, Pierce. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Back to Pierce. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight.
Pierce can be deadly when he's this close. Such an efficient finisher at the rim.
Now, here is George. And Collins gets it to go.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Maxey against Westbrook. Knocks down the 3 ball. Westbrook's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pacers.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Outside, George. A floater, and yes, it's good. George has got his second basket of the night.
How about George going to the floater, showing he's got some tricks up his sleeve. Way to go, PG.
Got a piece of it. George with the steal. Shoots over Havlicek. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from George.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Pass to Maxey. And he converts the layup. Now just a 1-point Pacer lead.
Finishing despite the contact on him. Serious toughness from Maxey there.
So for the Knicks, Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Brand. And Durant subbed in for Flagg. The Pacers also with a sub. Doncic is checked in. Indiana moving the ball around. Left side, Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. Over Maxey. Indiana again missing.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
You can see how Maxey has developed as a facilitator. This coaching staff has a lot of trust in him.
And it's Parrish finishing it off. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Here's Cowens, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Havlicek outside. For 3, Westbrook will not drop through. That miss puts him at 6 for 10. New York with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Pass to Stoudemire. And here's Maxey. That shot missing. Westbrook with the nice D there. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Indiana. Parrish with the screen on Maxey. And it's Parrish with the jam.
Well, this guy is a pick-and-roll maestro. That's Westbrook's basketball IQ on full display.
Maxey against Westbrook. Right side Maxey. Pass to KD. Doncic against George. And it goes down 2 points. George has got 9.
And the patience from George. Not rushing up a low percentage shot, not settling for just any shot. Instead, keeping his cool and burying a quality look.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And here's KD for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got his 4th assist in this one. Doncic outside. Parrish outside. And it's blocked. Maxey against Westbrook. Pass to Stoudemire. Outside, George. KD on the wing. George against Doncic. Now Havlicek. Rodman kicks to Westbrook. Screen by Parrish. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And it's Parrish finishing it off.
Bam! Parrish with the flush.
New York's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Stoudemire, the pass to Maxey. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top 3-point shooters in the playoffs. In the third spot, Paul George. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
The quick-footed, creative Max, he's so much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
James Harden, he's checked in for New York. Malone's checked in for Indiana. Brown comes in for Rodman. Now, here is Havlicek. He has yet to score. On the wing, Doncic, guarded by Harden. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the free throw, no good.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
Havlicek, the pass to Doncic. Westbrook scanning the floor. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Hey, we know this guy's a dynamic scorer, but what Westbrook really is an energetic, intense competitor.
Now here's Harden. 10 points for him. 1:11 left in the second quarter. And it's Moses Malone with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, he just couldn't get out of his own way there. I like the aggressiveness, but that's his second foul.
Durant at the elbow. Stolen by Havlicek. Pass to Westbrook. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Westbrook's got 21.
One thing you can count on with Westbrook, he is always in attack mode. That's 24/7.
George against Doncic. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Pass to Brown. Now, here's Doncic. Westbrook with it. He's got 21. Just 4 to shoot. Over Harden. And Russell Westbrook again. Westbrook's got 13 points in just this quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Gilmore's got it all tied up now for the Knicks. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for New York. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sideline. Allie?
I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. And Coach, I heard you talking to your team about closing out on shooters. What were the breakdowns that stood out to you in the first half?
Well, a couple of times there was an offensive rebound, and we just got to spray out and find shooters. That's one way that a lot of teams in the league are getting threes now. We just got to do a better job of finding those guys.
It's hard to be perfect. Thanks, Coach.
Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Welcome, everybody, to our Game 1 coverage. It's a tight one indeed for Indiana.
Sometimes it takes everyone on your roster. Guys have to come in, play their roles, and execute.
Yeah, impressive performance by their second unit. And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series. So far in this series, they've shown they can get the better of this team. But all tied up at the half. Are they getting, a little too overconfident?
If they are, that's a mistake. Never underestimate your opponent, especially in the midst of a playoff series.
I agree. You've got to have that killer instinct at all times. Maybe this is a wake-up call for them to get them back on track.
Close games like this certainly help keep us awake, right, Shaq?
There he is again. He has like,
what
what's
happened?
it called when you have the sleeping disorder?
Rip Van Shackle.
There it is.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. So with Rodman on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Moses Malone out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Havlicek in at the small forward. Now, here is Harden. After Luka Doncic's miss, it's 2-on-1. Pulls up for three. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Doncic has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Indiana. George with the bounce pass. Harden outside for the three. Havlicek with the rebound. Indiana leading by 3. Shoots over KD. And that one's good from Havlicek. Havlicek's got his first points of the night.
And, guys, you got to know who you're guarding. You got to run the shooter off that sweet spot. And for Havlicek, that's anything in the mid-range area.
Here's Gilmore. He's got 8. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Drills the three-pointer. Harden's got 13.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Back to Westbrook. Fires for 3. That one no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Harden kicks to KD. They get it again. Shot's good by Gilmore. 10 points for him.
Yeah, and sometimes he comes off as maybe being laid back, but Gilmore is a fierce competitor in the post, and it comes out in his rebounding more than anywhere else.
Now here's Westbrook. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Gilmore. 10 points for him. Pass to Durant for the lead. Pacers with the rebound. Doncic looking it over. Havlicek, and it's denied.
So hard to get a shot past Artis Gilmore because he's big, he's deep, and he's got those long arms. Nice block there.
Now here's Durant. Yes, that goes in. Durant's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
I can't figure out why they aren't going to him more. I mean, he's scoring the ball well for him.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Doncic kicks to Westbrook. Havlicek outside. Pass to Brown. A 3-ball. The rebound by Paul George.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Back to Harden. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now, here's Doncic. 5 points in the game.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Doncic outside. Brown outside. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, I like the fact that the energy that Brown plays with makes him a guy that does a good job getting to the line.
And he nails the 3rd. New York has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Back to Harden. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Russell Westbrook.
And what you saw right there was Harden knowing the contact was coming. He anticipated it and then made the most of it.
Indiana trails by 3. Now, here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. It's rebounded by New York. George has got 4 rebounds in this game.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
Back to Harden. To the middle and stolen by Malone. Harden against Westbrook. Brown outside. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got assist number 8 now on the night. There's a screen. Harden on the drive. And it's Harden slamming it down.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Maxey's checked in for the Knicks. Paul Pierce is checked in for Indiana. The kick out to Westbrook. Cans it from downtown. Westbrook's got 28 points for the game.
As he's changed his role on teams, Westbrook has gone into the corner a bit more than in the past, adjusted his game over the years, which is what all the great players do.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 20. Got it! Harden for 2. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Back to Doncic. Puts up a 3. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
The 3 from Harden. Good D by Westbrook. Pacers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, the passion Westbrook plays with is infectious. He plays hard every second he's out on the court.
And so he makes both from the line. And so Harden will bring it up for the Knicks. It's a 1-point game. Takes the 3. Another miss by Harden. Indiana's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Malone sets the pick for Westbrook. Offensive rebound. And Malone with the stuff.
Boy, his length, his persistence, his size. Moses was custom made to own the glass. Great offensive play right there.
Now here's Harden. He's got 22. Malone with the block. Brown putting it on the deck. Harden against Doncic. Pass to Cowan. Right side, Kevin Durant. He gets it in there. KD's got 4 points in the quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
New York trailing. Maxey feeling it out a bit. Doncic against Harden. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Elton Brand's checked in for the Knicks. Flag comes in for Kevin Durant. The Pacers also changing it up. Rodman, he's checked in for Brown. And Petrovic subbed in for Luka Doncic. Here's Westbrook. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Here is Harden. The Pacers making the shot. No good from Brand.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more, aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And there's the bucket from Petrovic. And now a 6-point Pacer lead.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Petrovic following the score of Elton Brand. Up again, Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. Here's Harden. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, he's really clever at getting his body into defenders.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Paul George is checked in for Maxey. Indiana also making some changes. Parrish comes in for Moses Malone. And it's Havlicek in for Petrovic.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
George against Havlicek. Now George. And that one comes up a bit short. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for Indiana. Offensively, this has been his best game of the season. This is the most points he's scored all year. And we've got more on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So with Harden on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. Elton Brand is out there with Stoudemire. Then it's Durant. Then it's Paul George. And it's Flagg in at the point. 6 on the shot clock. To tie it up. Pierce with a rebound. Pacers leading by 3. Pass to Doncic. Back to Pierce. And a miss there on the triple. The Knicks shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Down low. Stoudemire against Parrish. Stoudemire with a screen on Havlicek. Here's KD. Rebounded by Rodman. And so Doncic will bring it up for Indiana here in the fourth quarter. Their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. The shot by Pierce, no good. Knicks trail by 3. Throws it up high. George finds Stoudemire, and Stoudemire slams it in.
Great admiration for Stoudemire's athleticism. You got to be aware of it now, because he'll get to the air and throw it down in a hurry.
Now, here's Doncic, guarded closely. Off target with his 3.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Stolen by Havlicek. Pierce dishes to Havlicek. Pass to Rodman. Havlicek against George. And here's Doncic from the arc. Tries again. And it's Parrish getting it to go. And the Pacers lead by 3.
Parrish cleaning it up for his team, using his length to protect the play and get them the basket.
Havlicek against George. Let's go. Pacers with the rebound. Parrish has got rebound number 5 here tonight. With the floater, and it's Doncic missing.
Coming out of the break, he has been ice cold. I mean, walking without shoes in Antarctica cold. Wow.
On the wing, George, covered by Havlicek. George with the bucket.
Love the flow and rhythm that George plays with. Very impressive. He's got a natural, comfortable cadence to his pace.
Doncic passes to Rodman. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Havlicek against George. Rodman outside. Doncic outside. Screen by Parrish. From outside the arc. Doncic, no good.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Oh, Durant, deadly on the drive.
And, you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
Pass to Pierce. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint, here's Brand. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Parrish, and it's Parrish with the jam. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. So both teams changing it up here. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Thank you once again, Allie. Here's Petrovic, guarded by Harden. Here's Petrovic from deep three-point land. He can't get that one. And pushing it up, here's New York. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Well, versatility is maybe Flag's best weapon. He's a mismatch out there for pretty much anyone.
Durant's checked in for New York. George comes in for Maxey. Havlicek, he's checked in for the Pacers. Luka Doncic comes in for Petrovic. And finished off by Westbrook.
You know, Westbrook will not let an opportunity to embarrass his defender go wanting. Oh, my goodness. What a move.
Outside, George. Here's the teardrop. Rebound, Malone. Malone's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Doncic. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm. He managed to knock down 1 triple in the first half, but nothing since then.
Brown kicks to Doncic. Over George. And it's Doncic missing. And so George will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter.
Emphatic finish by Cooper Flag. Boy, is he intense.
Harden against Westbrook. Finished off by Westbrook.
No quit, no dying in Westbrook. He's coming until the horn says 0.
Now Durant. Now Harden. Here's George. Launches it. Westbrook rips down the rebound. Got it to go off the glass.
Malone is a big-time performer, having no issues with being in the spotlight and coming up with big buckets.
Outside Westbrook. No good from 3. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 1-point game. Outside, George, beyond the arc. Knocked away.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Here's flag, covered by Havlicek. Outside, George. Lets it fly from 18. That one goes. Count it.
They want the ball in his hands when the situation calls for it.
Harden against Westbrook. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter.
So far, Malone has it going on, folks. The defense appearing absolutely helpless trying to stop it.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Harden outside. The three. Indiana leading. George against Doncic. And he jams it in.
Hey, when you got a player like George, in these moments, you turn to him. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
Off the glass.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Oh, what a finish.
Gilmore delivering in a big way right there. Who else would you go to in the clutch?
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And here's Westbrook. Takes the three. Brown fires. The three doesn't go. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Guys, what are their best options now?
Unless they can get a wide open jumper, they might want to attack inside because even if you miss at the rim, you can still draw a foul, maybe get a putback.
And that's going to do it for this series. They'll move on. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, Kevin, each game is just so significant and magnified. This has got to feel really good.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Luka. And Luka, you got a tough win tonight. What are your initial thoughts on the performance?
You know, we got to win against a team that's very competitive. You know, they go hard. No matter what, you know, they're a great team. And, you know, I'm just glad we got to win. And we got to keep going like that.
Victory tastes a little sweeter against an opponent like that. Thanks, Luka.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Russell Westbrook.